Constantinople will be conquered. How blessed its commander, and how blessed his army, these were the words of our beloved prophet. For centuries, the Ummah waited for this prophecy to be fulfilled. From the Battle of Mu'tah through the age of the Companions, through the Abbasids and the Seljuks, Muslims longed for the day when the heart of Byzantium would be opened in the name of Allah. More than 700 years of struggle, siege after siege, but Allah had not yet permitted the conquest. Constantinople, the strange world. Even Napoleon said, "Whoever controls Constantinople controls the world." Its mighty walls rose 30 meters high, with deep trenches filled with water, chains sealing the Golden Horn, and towers of stone strengthened with sand and gravel. It had withstood 11 Muslim attempts to take it. And yet, every believer knew, if Allah has promised, then the promise is true. From Timothy Muawi ibn Abi Suf, who had an al-Ansari buried at the walls of the city until the Ottomans. Generation after generation strove. Great rulers like Harun al-Rashid, al-Mutasim, and Bayezid Thunderbolt all tried. But Allah delays his victory until the moment is right. And so in his wisdom, Sultan Mehmed II, whom history remembers as Muhammad al-Fatih, Mehmed the Conqueror, only 21 years old, Mehmed prepared like no one before him. He doubled the Ottoman army to more than 250,000. He restructured it so that a powerful strike force was always ready at the capital, able to march at once. He built Rumeli Fortress with his own design in only 3 months, cutting off the Black Sea from Byzantine aid. He commissioned the greatest cannon mankind had yet seen, the royal cannon capable of hurling stone over a mile. And he raised a fleet of more than 150 ships to surround the city by sea. En 1453, they began. Sultan Mehmed and his men prayed to Raqqa, and he reminded them, victory comes from Allah alone. He sent a message to Emperor Constantine, surrender the city, and you will be safe, your people unharmed, your wealth preserved. The emperor refused, swearing to fight until death, and so the battle commenced. For weeks, the cannons roared. The walls shook but held. Every day the Ottomans attacked, and every night the Byzantines rebuilt. The mighty royal cannon even exploded, killing its engineer. Attempts to storm the walls were met with Greek fire, arrows, and oil. Thousands of Muslims fell as martyrs. Supplies arrived for the Byzantines by sea, and a European crusader army threatened to march. Truly, it was a test of faith. But Allah is with the patient. Mehmed devised what seemed an impossible plan. If the chain of the Golden Horn could not be broken, then the fleet would cross by land. At night, under cover of cannon fire and drums, the Ottomans dragged 70 ships across greased timbers, over hills, and into the Golden Horn. By dawn, the people of Constantinople awoke in shock. Ottoman ships inside their harbor. The morale of the Muslims soared. The hearts of the Byzantines sank. The prophecy was drawing near. The siege dragged on. Thousands more fell, but the Muslims did not despair. They recited Quran, made dhikr, fasted, and filled the night with takbir, and Allah showed his signs. A lunar eclipse darkened the full moon into the crescent, the symbol upon the Ottoman banners. A red light appeared over Hagia Sophia. A thick fog covered the city. To the Byzantines, these were omens of doom. To the believers, they were glad tidings from Allah on the 29th of May. After nearly 2 months of siege, Sultan Mehmed ordered the final assault. first the irregulars, then the Anatolian infantry, then at dawn the Janissaries, the elite of the Ottoman army, led by the Sultan himself. They advanced with cries of Allahu Akbar. Amidst the chaos, a small group of 50 soldiers found a forgotten door. They forced their way in, and one warrior, Hasan al-Yabatli, raised the banner of Islam upon the walls before falling as a martyr. When the Muslims saw the banner flying above Constantinople, they surged forward with renewed strength. The defenses collapsed, Emperor Constantine fell, and the city was opened by the will of Allah. On his white horse, Sultan Mehmed entered the city, prostradis munted and ordazed. Hagia Sophia, symbol of Byzantine pride, was purified as a masjid, and the city was renamed Islambal, the city of Islam. The Sultan forbade looting, secured the lives and homes of the people, and gave freedom to the Orthodox Church under Muslim protection. He showed the world the mercy of Islam in victory, just as the Prophet. Thus was fulfilled the prophecy, Constantinople will be conquered. How blessed its commander, and how blessed his army. The city became the jewel of the Ottoman Empire and a beacon for Islam. Truly, victory comes only from Allah, Lord of the worlds.